I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, our Leafs have a 2-game win streak after a win over the Nashville Predators. Now headed out to New York to face the Islanders. But before that, we got the trade deadline. Now, I don't think I'm going to do much, if anything. Just have a look at our lineup. The team's pretty complete. If we're going to make any trades, it's going to try to change the type of player. Go to player type. Look, I got a two-way forward, power forward, two-way forward, power forward, two-way forward, power forward, two-way forward, two-way forward, power forward, two-way forward, and a playmaker. So I'm thinking maybe if I can trade Hyman and Bertuzzi and get some snipers or playmakers that are equal value to them, maybe I'll make that trade. But if I can't find anybody that can take their spots, then I won't do anything. If you look at the defense is pretty good. I don't want to screw with that. And of course our goaltending's pretty solid. So we'll go in as a buyer. Enter the deadline. So look at what we got here. We got Brian Giunta right out the get-go. See, now I don't think he's a 91, making $7 million. Peter Bondra. Okay, I'm not giving McDonald away. Did they take Bertuzzi instead? Gonna be at the added pick. And a fourth. Didn't work. Who else is there? Gainey. Malkin at center, no. McGillney. Everybody's a two-way forward or a power forward. I feel like I can do Bonder though. Tuesday in a first, Peter Bondra. I think we're done. So we claim Jean Podine, and we move Brock McGinn to the minors. So with that done, let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for the Islanders on the first line, it's a Terry Panarin, Connor McMichael, and Travis Konechny. On the second line, Patrick Sharp, Matty Beniers, and Jackson Blake. On the third line, Neil Hoglander, Trevor Linden, and Luke Kunin. And on their fourth line, Taylor Hall, Nate Danielson, and Matthew Oliver. On defense, on the first pair is Jake Sanderson with Al Iafrate. On the second pair is Rasmus Sandin with Jamie Osliak. And on their third pair is Chris Phillips with Jaden Struble. Starting in net is Marty Turco, with Chris Oggood backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Eric Gustafson, Ulf Nielsen, and Matty Nemec. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Brock Nelson, Bobby Clark, Manny McDonald. On the third line is Alexander Burrows, Scott Lawton, and Marcus Johansson. And on the fourth line, Sean Podine, Jonathan Daves, and Glenn Murray. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov and Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki and Corey Sarge. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek with Archer Steeloff backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Randy Hiller, Philip Kurashev, and Mark Parrish.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. Well, it has certainly been an interesting stretch here for the home team, and they'll try to get the nerves calmed again as they try to get back to their winning ways. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Leafs are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Lindros has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Panarin's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Taken along the wall by Hyman. Big time save by Turco.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Here's a short pass to Hyman. Picks it off in the offensive end. And a great save. Tries to feed it across. Sends the pass over. Konechny's got it against the boards. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Slides the cross-ice pass. Toronto's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Murray. Score!
There we go, Alexander Burrows.
They are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive, it's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Toronto's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They've really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
And there's the whistle icing the call.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're traded to a new team and you're playing in your first game, especially because you want to find chemistry, and sometimes you can overthink it, try and pass it too much because you're trying to be unselfish. I think you just got to get out there, be yourself, skate the game, think the game, play the game the way you know how.
That's gloved by Turco.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
The Leafs have the shot advantage, and they also have the lead on the scoreboard. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Alexiak. They've got numbers. Sends the puck across. The Leafs have it now. Here they come. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Along the half wall with the puck. Score!
Oh, Ivan Provorov.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty. If you want to win games, you have to be aggressive on the puck and you have to compete, and that's exactly what he's known for here. He wins that battle because he's able to maintain contact and body position, separate his opponent from the puck, and his team is able to maintain possession. I mean, this is incredible work. It's gritty, it's hard, and it leads to the goal.
The Leafs continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Johansson. Dumps it into the O-zone. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. New York's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Burrows. And he'll retreat inside his own end. Slides into foot. Moves it to Johansson. Throws it in. The Islanders gain possession. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Lawton. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Turco. And the stick crumbles to pieces on the shot attempt.
That's frustrating. You got the puck teed up, ready to shoot it, and your stick craters on you, and you got to go back to the bench and get a new one.
Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Islanders win the draw. Slides it diagonally to Olivier. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Tosses it to Taves. Winds up, lets it go. Can't maintain possession. Great forecheck by Taves.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that kind of timing and an active stick.
Murray's picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Islanders have it against the wall. Quick pass to Danielson. Looks to get the puck over to Hall. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Alexiak. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Feeds the cross-ice pass to McDonald. Great read by Beniers. And makes the save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Leafs have the puck in the corner. With the one-timer, and that shot dies in traffic. Turned aside with a glove by Turco. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Toronto's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. McMichael's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. New York's got possession of the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And now he tries to get it across to Konechny. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Nelson. Moves by the check. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Foot's got it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Taves. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Drills him. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Panarin's got it in the defensive end. Oh, the whole team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
And back down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, his teammate is injured.
We got
and he's
Lawton
stepping in to
versus
defend him. He didn't like
Phillips.
it at all. Thinks it's dirty play.
I'm not sure who's hurt. I can't see the number.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Quick feed to Struble. Kunin's got it along the wing. Sends a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Moves it to Sanderson. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Drives to the sweet spot. Fantastic save.
Turco is able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Avoids the poke check. Tries to get the puck over to Hoglander. And now he angles it across to Kunin. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. The Islanders win the faceoff. Too many bodies in the way. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed at the point. The Leafs take over on possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds the puck over. And there's a glove save on the play. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Toronto's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Oh, Lanny McDonald.
Buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. Well, accuracy is everything. The light of day was in that upper part of the net, and he just whistles one by the glove hand.
The Leafs already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. Clark's won the draw at center. Handles the pass. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Great start for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep this up.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Islanders have been terrible in the first 20 minutes, James. You know there's going to have to be something that was said during that second intermission. I mean, they're getting blown out in all areas of the game, and that was just a lack of preparation right from the start.
Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Stones them in front. Scooped up along the wall by McMichael. New York's on the attack. The Leafs scooping up along the boards. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Penalty coming up here. McMichael's been flagged for cross-checking.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A-game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Best power play in the league gets another opportunity. You know their precision and how they can execute. But if they can get another one, they're really setting the tone and putting their opponent on their heels. Beniers is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
Dishes it to Nelson. The Leafs are on the attack. The Islanders have possession shorthanded. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Throws the puck. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Picking up some steam at center ice. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Oh, great poke save by the Tendy. And the puck leaves the zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
The Leafs play it along the boards. Tries to the crease.
Oh, Glenn Murray.
And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. Pat the stats tonight. You can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Toronto's been the dominant team tonight, and Look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Shot with the stop.
Hasek had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
New York's got the puck along the wall. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
The Leafs have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Quick pass across to Lawton. Sends it in deep. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Phillips. The Islanders gain the zone. And he makes the easy save.
Lawton's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Picked up along the boards by Konechny. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. Puts it in deep. The Islanders have it from their own end. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Well, a lot of people rocking the new T-shirt that the team was giving away tonight here at the rink. And you know what? Pretty good crowd. I know there was a lot of buzz leading up to this one here, and looks like it's a big thumbs up by most of the fans here in attendance tonight. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, that'll get the fans on their feet. What a stop with the glove. Toronto's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. The Islanders win it. Quick pass to Blake. Oh, comes up with a stop. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Feeds the puck across to Podine. Shot! Just wide! New York's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Taves. The Islanders get a hold of it. Passes on over to Höglander. Feeds it over! Toronto's got the puck now. Works it across to Murray. The Leafs take it along the wall. Fires it! Denies him! He got all of it! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Veneer's injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. We just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it, extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the coaching staff one way or another going forward. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Over the line they come. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. And he gives it over to Kunin. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Denies him. Here's a chance. Another stop by the goaltender. Oh, my goodness, he's on fire in goal. And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And, man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
The Leafs have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Clark's lugging the puck. Angles it over to McDonald. Takes the cross-ice pass. Quick feed to Morrissey. Takes the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Hall. Just not enough of that to keep it out.
Panarin's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Moves it to Clark. Takes the feed from the left side. Takes it to the net. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Moves it quickly over to Nelson. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Lawton's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs ready to go on the attack. Pokes it away in his own end. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. What a steal in his own end.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Toronto's got the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. And he takes the dish. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Poked away by Taves. Nice job to escape the zone.
Lawton's penalty is almost expired. Can't generate opportunities on the power play when you spend the majority of it in your own zone, and the fans certainly don't like it.
Toronto's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. The Leafs win the draw. Sneaks by the poke check. Sends it over to Panarin. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner.
Another good period for the Leafs. Let's hope they keep this up.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Islanders are behind in this game, and it's pretty easy to see why, James. I mean, look at the amount of turnovers. And listen, they're not supporting the puck here either. They're forcing play, and as a result, they're on their heels, and they're behind in this game.
The Leafs have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. McMichael's won the faceoff. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Tries to get it over to Lindros. From the back of the cage with the puck. Sends the pass down low. Gives them nothing in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Slides it diagonally to Johansson. Sanderson's got the puck along the wing. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Passes over to Morrissey. Pass to Murray. Across the line from center. Fires it on net. Oh, and the answer on that one.
Kirko's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Looks to pass it to Taves. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Taken along the wall by Taves. Huge steal at his own end. The Islanders move the defensive play to come up with the puck. New York's got it from behind the net. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Quick pass to Struble. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Olivier. Good stand-up hit on the play. And the puck's booted away. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Moves it over to Podine. Picks it off. They go back on the attack. Pushes it across to Lawton. Sends it in on the attack. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Puck moved over to Olivier. And now he moves it to Struble. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Toronto's playing it from the side. Oh, what a save in front. Scrum along the boards. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Taken by Hoglander. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Lawton. New York's got the puck. Quick feed to Blake. Takes the feed. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. New York's got the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Valimaki. And down it goes as the puck goes free. And now it's over to Struble. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sent into the offensive zone. New York's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Swing and a miss. The Leafs get a hold of it. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. And he loses control of the puck. New York's got possession of the puck. Sends it ahead to Olivier. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, great save. Hammers it on net and misses over the net. Picked up along the wall by Struble. Tries to feed it over to Blake. And that pass goes off a stick. And now he tries to get it across to Lawton. And that one's picked off. Into the corner of the attacking area. Scooped up along the wall by Struble. Too much congestion in front. They fight for it along the boards. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves it to Lawton. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Quick shot. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Hoaglander's lugging of the player pretty cut and dry on this one. Holding the call.
I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Dumps it in. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Denies him in front.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
Linden's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. New York's ready to go on the attack. Puts it on net. That's off a stick. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Konechny. Puck dumped in. The Leafs have it now. Gets it over to Morrissey. Quick pass across to Lindros. Avoids the defender. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. New York's got a hold of the puck. Dumps the puck in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Passes it to Clark. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck grab by Sandin.
Hoaglander's almost ready to get back on the ice. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Makes a move in front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. The Leafs have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Linden's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. Shuts him down. Puts it on net for the point. Denies him again. Toronto's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. New York's ready to go on the attack. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Sanderson. Feeds the puck to Blake. The Islanders played along the wing. Turns it away. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Toronto's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. And off the draw, they win possession. Dishes it off. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Pinned up along the boards. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Quick feed to Lawton. Feeds it to Burrows. And he makes a save there. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Grabbed along the boards by Johansson. Here's a short pass to McMichael. Turned aside with the glove by Hasek. Takes the pass. Hasek's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Toronto's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Big save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Breakaway, can't connect. There's the final horn, and here we go. Great team effort, but more specifically, a great effort between the pipes here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not often that you pitch a zero, get the shutout, and that's exactly what he does tonight. I just felt like, you know, right from the puck drop, anything that was put his way, he just handled cleanly. And when a goaltender's feeling it like that, you know good things are to come.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.
Well, Hasek and the Leafs get another shutout as they outshoot New York 33-19. Out-hit them 41-25. Have more time to attack, better pass percentage. Face-offs were even at 16 apiece. Leafs were 0 for 2 on the power play. New York was 0 for 1. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Murray, Provorov, and McDonald with a goal and assist each. Bondra, Johansson, Myers with assists, and Burrows with a goal. And Hasek was a perfect 19 for 19. And for the Islanders, they had no scoring. And Turco made 29 saves on 33 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .879 save percentage. And with the win, the Leafs record improves to 29-6 for 77 points, and they hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as the Leafs head to Dallas to face the Stars.